Okay, well, good afternoon, everyone, wherever you're at. I am starting just a tad early today, and that's because it turns out I got the scheduling wrong for my kids' dentist appointments. So my wife actually ended up having to take them to the dentist, and I'm here with the other two kids. One of them is sleeping, one of them is watching a movie, and I don't know how long I really have before one, the baby wakes up and the other kid is tired of watching TV. So I figured I'd just jump right into this and just get started now that I'm ready to go. Hopefully you guys are ready to go as well. If not, that's fine. I'm going to take just a few minutes and get oriented before we fully get started here. But hopefully we can get in and get out a bit earlier today. Um, One thing I'll say is I'm really excited. We have 4 days left, including today. So we're really close to the end here. I know Tam yesterday met her 50K, which is great. And I hope wherever you're at, you're on track and you're making progress there. I'm feeling pretty good myself. I'm going to switch to my desktop real quick. We'll take a peek at how I'm doing. I'm at 38,000 words, so I actually have less than 2,800 words a day to reach my goal, which is excellent. That's actually right where I'd like to be. I think I can hit that goal. I don't know if I can hit it all in one session today, but I'm gonna try to hit that and get as close as I can to that 2,800 word mark. Yeah, feeling pretty good about it. I think I'm going to hit the 50K. Yeah, I think I'm going to hit it. Now, I did look at my schedule, and it's looking a lot crazier this week than I had anticipated. Turns out, when you take a week off for the holidays, that work just piles up, right? Right? So, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just aim for 30 minutes every day, and anything if I don't reach that main goal of that whatever Scrivener is telling me, whatever that goal is, right? In a session, then I'll just have to make it up in the later in the day. Um, yeah. Anyway, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. Thank you, Tam. Looks like good to see you here. Yes, you're right. I will make it. I'll get there, but it's gonna be a little tight. It's gonna be a little tight. So, um, yeah. Anyway, so that's what we'll go with. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do 30 minutes today. Um, it just looks like that's all that I'm going to have to do the live stream, 30 minutes each day to the last day. Hopefully, we can do something a little fun on the 30th. I'm not really sure what that might be, but we'll have to find some way to celebrate the last day of the live stream. I'm really looking forward to it. Um, I can't wait. I can't wait to get to my 50K one, and also I just can't wait to have actually completed this incredible accomplishment. Right? Yeah, you got a lot of stuff going on too, Tim. Yeah, it's just that time of year. It's busy. I was actually talking to some of my family yesterday. I'm like, you know what? This would have been a lot nicer if NaNoWriMo took place in October, because it seems like in October I don't have. I mean, I do celebrate Halloween and all that stuff, and that's fun. But compared to Thanksgiving and Christmas, right? It's just there's November, December just have so much more going on for me. I kind of wish I could do this in October instead of November. But hey, it is what it is. We're here. We're doing it. We're going to get it done. Well, like I said, I don't have much time. I can already hear my kids making some noise. I don't think it'll be any problem, but let's just go ahead and get started. Let's get in, get out, get as much writing done as we can in that 30-minute time. Of course, if you're able to keep doing on and doing more writing, I encourage that. If you have to do more writing later, that's understandable too. But wherever you're at, just let's get out and let's start writing together right now. So I'm going to count us down. Hey Edwin. Oh, nice. Just want to pop in to say hi. I'm hoping you hit you're hoping to hit your 50K today. Woohoo! That's great. Glad to see that. That'll be awesome. Yeah, Edwin. Good job. That's great. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. If you're gonna get there today, that's great. I'm really happy to hear that. I was just showing Tam that I'm getting pretty close myself. Not too far away. I think if I work real hard in this session, I'll probably hit 40,000 today, and then that last 10,000 words should be a piece of cake. I'm feeling pretty confident about it. I mean, there's probably more. There's easily more I can write in this story. I have kind of hit a little bit of a slump, but I'm feeling like today I've got the willpower and just the desire to do it. So I'm just going to jump in and do it. So here we go. I'm going to count us down. We're going to get started here, and we'll do that 20 minutes, and then we'll spend 5 minutes together, and then we'll call it a day. And of course, we'll just go from there. Okay, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's write. Okay, that's time. So I didn't do as good as I had hoped I would do. I got about 640 words. Uh, Tam, let me know how you did. Everyone, if you're still here, feel free and chime in as well if you'd like. Yeah, so not great. So, but here's the thing. As I was writing this, I was kind of doing a brainstorm on this thing I called the Shroud for this story, and I've been having a problem with it because it sounds a lot like some other stuff I've read. I'm like, I want this to be unique. I want this to be different. So I was just trying to run through some ideas to try to add my own twist to it or something. And I came up with an idea that I like. And I think it's really going to take the story in a direction that I've been wanting to, but I just couldn't figure out what it was or how it would happen. And I think I figured that out now. So it's still going to take some work on my part, kind of brainstorming it out and figuring out what's going to do and where it's going to go from there. But I captured that main point. I put it somewhere I can use it, and so I'm really excited to take advantage of that. Um, Now, I don't know about you guys. I'm probably not going to get much writing done today because basically, once my wife gets back from the kids, they're coming back home, and it's going to be chaos for the kids at home until tomorrow. But I'm thinking tomorrow I'm going to have a lot more free time in the morning than I did today. I'm thinking tomorrow I can really hit it hard and either catch up for today and kind of get back on top of things. I might try to steal some time this evening before bedtime, but let's see here. Tam says, I lost track of how many words in this session I was writing earlier, so the total of then and now is 1,048, so only 189 to reach R today. That's good. That's good. That's great. I mean, that's fine. The important thing is that you've got that many words, Sam. That's great. Edwin says, I was working on some research because my characters are headed to Antarctica. Okay, no, that's fine too. That's actually kind of what I was doing too. This whole thing I've been writing here is more brainstorming than it is, and world building than it is um, actually writing the novel. But I'm going to count it because it's all going to be part of the experience, right? So that's good. That's fine. Research. I often struggled with research for a long time. It never counted towards my writing total. Now I don't even care. I keep kind of everything in my draft for now, especially whereas I'm just in the outline, and then I'll move that stuff out when I don't need it. That's why I really like this unplaced scenes thing I've been doing, where it's like everything's really fluid. Things are just kind of dropping in here. And if when I'm done with this challenge, I'll move things down into the research area. I'll move things around, kind of get them where they need to go in the end. And right now, I'm just keeping track of what's going into my draft folder and how many words I'm making that on that account, right? Let's see. And Tam says, "Yeah, that's really, really, really great. I love those brainstorms." Yeah, I agree. Um, and typically, because in my desire to go quicker and get things done, I typically avoid doing a lot of really good, deep, soul searching brainstorms. I end up focusing so much on plot, even on character, that my setting and my world kind of gets left behind, which is a big problem if you're writing fantasy, which is what I do. That's why I enjoy writing. And so as a result, I got these really good characters. I often have really good characters. I have a really good, decent plot, and then I kind of have this like not so great world, which doesn't really work. So I'm taking with this novel in particular. I'm really trying to take my time and really get familiar with the world I'm building. So Edwin says I usually spend mornings researching and afternoon and evenings writing. That's smart. That's good. Whatever works for you, right? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I've been trying a lot of different things, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, then you keep trying something until you find something that does work. I used to have like this very specific process I would follow every day. I called it my creative writing process, where I would just like jump into, I turn on my music. It was kind of like a routine, and I'll probably have to bring that back to some degree. I need to tweak it a little bit, and then I would have like a creative writing one, and then I have like a research writing one, where it's like focusing mainly on research, and the other one focused mainly on writing. And so when I did those, was kind of like just depended on what suited my fancy for that day. As long as I got it done, that was my main thing. So long as I started the process and got it done, it was scheduled to do it sometime, but I was rarely consistent at the exact time I would do it. Tam says, sounds good, Edwin. I'm really inspired by looking at art and landscape photos. It helps with describing settings. I agree with that too, Tam. That's a good point. That's a really good point. Having that stuff available in Scrivener is super handy. Pulling up a setting or something. I don't have anything in here. That's something I probably need to do. Spend some time creating some of these settings, like visualizing, imagining, that kind of thing. I'm going to have to do some of that for this book. it's worth it. It's a lot of fun to visualize that, and then it can also inform the plot. And that's kind of what I was doing today. I was writing about the shroud, and as I was writing about it, what it is, how it works, and everything like that, it started to give me ideas. I'm like, well, if it is like this, and it happened because of this, and whatever, all this stuff here. These are the secrets and things the readers do know. These are the secrets and things that they don't know, right? And this is what people are doing in the story. It just kind of starts to inform what's going on, and you can kind of take those things and it can inform what happens in the plot and inform what your characters might be doing and what their motivations might be and why, and et cetera, on and on it goes. Let's see. Everyone says my secret is I'm retired and have no kids. Lucky you. No, that's good. That's really good. That's I'm not there. I got a lot of work to do, and I got plenty of kids to keep me busy. But oh man, yeah, researching. Yeah, that's I can see that. I can see that for me, because I'm just trying to get things done. Research always kind of seems like a waste of time, but it isn't. You gotta take some time and get familiar with what you're trying to write to get out a good story. Anyway, well, we're looking good. So I think I'm gonna call it there for today. I got some other work I got to get done, unfortunately, or fortunately, however you look at it. I do enjoy all the work I do. It's just deciding which one to do and when to do it for me. I thankfully have a lot of control over my schedule and when I get things done, but that does make it a bit challenging for me to decide when things need to get done, and when how to position things and put things in order. Anyway. Okay, well, that's my problem. Thank you, everyone, for coming. I really appreciate you, Tam. Really appreciate you, Edwin, for popping in here today. That's great. Happy to have you. I think we'll call it a day, and I will see you again tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central. We'll go ahead and do another 25-minute session tomorrow, and we'll do that each day until the 30th. And then hopefully by then I'll also have reached my 30K. I'm looking forward to that. And regardless, we'll just have a good old time and just pat ourselves in the back and be happy that we did it. We're almost there. I can't believe it. We're almost there. So let's keep doing it. Let's keep on writing, and I will see you all tomorrow.